Hello guys, I finally have all my totals added up for my 2010 F-150. If you didn't see my rebuild video, I'll drop a link in the description below. Last week my wife and I welcomed 2 more daughters into our family, so I really do apologize for taking so long in posting this video, but do expect a minivan rebuild in the future. So pricing is always tricky just because of so many variables, and I'll do my best to provide you with all the facts so you can determine if it's worth it or not at the end. There's so many variation of the F-Series trucks. For example, you have XL that can be purchased brand new from the lot at $27,000, and then you have fully loaded F-150s that are well over $65,000. That's almost $40,000 in options alone. Also, two-wheel drive trucks are very common in warmer states like Texas, but are not very desirable in my neck of the woods, which obviously affects the resale value. So my winning bid was $6,500. After all the Copart fees, taxes, registration, and more fees, I took it home for $79.46 plus $60 for towing. This is a 2010 F-150 Lariat edition with 130,000 miles and some change. This is a crew cab with short box and a few added options such as heated seats and cooled seats. It's equipped with a 5.4 liter V8, automatic transmission, and 4x4. The insurance company valued this truck at around $16,000 at the time of the loss. My total parts and outsourced labor was $1,853.54, bringing my grand total cost for everything to $9,796.79. I always keep track of every expense down to the last can of oil. If it's necessary, I included the caliper, the HVAC servo motor replacements that is still part of this project, even though it's not related to the accident. I did get some awesome deals though on a few parts, which really helped out with my end cost. Headlights were only $25 each, and the grille was needing a minor repair, only costed me $40 on Craigslist. I don't always get this lucky though. I obviously did not pay myself for time spent disassembling, running around town for parts, and final assembly, but something definitely to consider, and I would estimate my time roughly at around 10 to 14 hours spread over a couple of weeks. So to determine the value of this truck with the salvage title, I start by looking at all the trucks in my area with the same year or even a year older, as long as it's the same part of the same generation. So looking at this list, I priced it from highest up to lowest down, and I start at the bottom to see what's the cheapest truck just like mine, and I go from there. So the first one I see is a 2010 F-150 Super Cab. This one is not a crew cab, and also has 222,000 miles, so it's definitely not a contender to doesn't compare to mine essentially. This one, this is a 4-wheel drive, 157,000 miles, listed at $14,600. And it seems to be pretty similar to what I have. However, an extra 30,000 miles on the odometer. So after doing a whole bunch of research, the one that resembles or comes to closest to mine would be this 2009, so it's a year older, 4x4, a 5.4, so it's really the same thing. It has leather, it's a Lariat, and it's a crew cab, and it has 132,000 miles. So again, this is a clean titled vehicle, so I obviously can't be asking what they're asking at $15,995. But I can certainly compete if I list this at anywhere from $13,500 to $14,000. I hope this all clears up any questions you guys have. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think it's worth the hassle, or would you just rather get a clean titled truck instead? Please like, subscribe, and if you haven't done so already, I plan on making many more videos like this. I do appreciate all the positive and constructive support you guys have been giving me in the comments. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.